All right. Calm down. The motherfucker had to listen to it first. Jesus Christ. So, what's good with y'all? Jillo there, H3T's Boo That Dang on Time. Lil Wayne dropped the deluxe version of the Carter 5. Here's your review. Put it on the main channel so all you motherfuckers get it. If you are a part of Sever the Bomb Plus, we will go more in depth, of course, because today's Friday, so that means, you're getting your Wayne video later today. But let's get into the shenanigans real quick. So outside of the, 6 songs that we've already heard, there were like 4 new songs, ish, I guess. There's a song with Raekwon. Raekwon fucking spazzes on it. I don't know why Wayne decided to do the sing-songy rap thing when Raekwon was fucking spitting. So you got that one. I think it's called More to the Story. You got a song called Siri with 2 Chainz. You got a song called Lost. And I can't remember what the other newer song was. Everything else we already heard on the leak of the quote-unquote original Carter 5. There's different versions as far as vocally. Not only how it was mixed, but some of the lyrics are different on songs like The Life of Mr. Carter. The lyrics are just a little bit different, and it's mixed and mastered to perfection. It doesn't sound like a fucking leak. It sounds like a real song. I think the song F 'em Good is mixed a whole lot better than the leaked version. Scotty, I think there's a couple of new lyrics here and there, a couple of new bars. It sounds like the OG mix, which is really dope. But this is just like for the casual fan that doesn't keep up with Wayne like we do. This is like, may they rejoice. They're finding new songs like Scottie Pippen. They're finding new songs like The Life of Mr. Carter. Maybe this is the first time they've ever heard any version of it before. So for the casual fan that hasn't heard any of this is going to be a great project for you. But for real Wayne fans, this must have been like what it felt like to hear Carter 3 for the first time when you were fucking with the leaks. Because I've heard half of this shit before, well, more than half of it. I've heard 70% of this shit. I mean, it's good to get the real studio quality version with the good mixes and the mastering and all that shit. It's good to hear the takes as far as vocally from what Wayne is spitting that would have been put on an album. It's good to hear this shit. It's good to hear it. It's just in terms of a new project, I don't count this as a new project. I'm looking at this like no ceilings being put on Apple Music. I just like, the only standout tracks that we haven't heard before for me was Siri. Mike Will killed that beat. Wayne is absolutely murdered. I think Siri the Feds. I think that shit's crazy. It's a very fun, very creative song. Is it like a standout? Not really, but it's something new, so I'm here for it. And I think the song Lost is really good. I think that would have made a really good single instead of them putting out Start a Fire with Christina Milian. Which, speaking of Christina Milian, you notice the absence of her vocals on The Life of Mr. Carter. They took that bitch off completely. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean the general term bitch, but that's not here there. They took her off 1000%. She said, "What's harder, life for Mr. Carter?" They took that off. No Christina Milian. It's eerily similar to the version of Start This Shit Off Right, where all of a sudden it's Ashanti and Mac Main instead of Christina Milian and Manny Fresh. And that's the case. That's the story of this project. This is the version of these songs we received and the songs from the multiple leaks that were chosen to be official. I still think songs like Fuck 'em Good are very inventive and extremely creative, and I fuck with them heavy. It's just, we've heard this shit before. I don't know what more you want me to say. If you haven't heard any of these leaks and this is your first time hearing all the songs, I'm sure you love this. But this hasn't really altered any. Oh yeah, and they put the literal deluxe versions of Carter. They put those 3 songs out there. Well, two. They put What About Me with Post Malone. We finally got that. I like the original version better, personally, but that's not here or there. They put out In This House, which every time I hear WAP, I immediately think of Wayne and Gucci. In This House. They put that out with regular Carter 5. Was I the only one that listened to that shit? They also put Hasta La Vista out there, which again, that was the original deluxe of Carter 5. So I'll take it, don't get me wrong. It's just I've heard this shit before. There's not really much of a review because we've already heard these songs. So if you haven't heard this before, if you have, Siri's good. Raekwon spazzed on that one song. Holy's okay, I guess. We've already heard all the different versions of Life of Mr. Carter, so this new version on the streaming service is fun, I guess. We've already heard Scottie Pippen, so the abbreviated Scottie version is cool, I guess. We've already heard it. We already heard Fucking Good, but I guess the mixed version is cool. I don't know what to tell y'all. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you're a regular sub, I'll see you for a Brooklyn Nets video later today. And if you're on Sever the Bomb Plus, I'll see you later to go more in depth on the songs that I did like.